Hello, my name is Jose Rodriguez, and I am currently the HERMS District Executive for the Mount Diablo Silverado Council. My life began in Oakland, California. Growing up, I didn't have a lot of confidence growing up. All I heard growing up was nothing but statistics. Being a kid from Oakland, all you hear is about how everyone ends up in the norteños, the sureños, or the Mara Salvatrucha. So it was a bit of a bleak outlook. Before BSA, I didn't think I'd graduate high school. I honestly, my plan originally was to just drop out and then learn some trade school. But around age 14, a friend of mine who noticed I was veering towards the wrong path just decided to invite me out of the blue. He said, "Hey Jose, why don't you come check out our Boy Scout troop? Come tonight, 6:30 p.m., troop 202. The scouting experience gave me exposure to things I never would have thought was possible. My first year ever in scouting, I got to go to Utah to do a canoeing in the Green River. And that was about 120 miles or so. It was insane. I didn't think anyone could do that, yet here we were doing what no other youth group that I've ever heard of does. The second year was a life-changing one, which was my Philmont trek, 2006. And Philmont was the first official rite of passage that I ever undertook. There was these 2 weeks in my head, I just kept thinking, this is insane. How am I going to survive this? And at the end of it all, we sat there at Villa Philmonte, and my scoutmaster handed me the Philmont belt with the belt buckle. And that was the moment that I attribute the moment where I knew I could do anything. I don't have to be another statistic in the city of Oakland. I can actually become more than what I was destined to be. The trip after Philmont was Wyoming, which was how I closed my high adventure scouting career, where we did even more things, stream crossings, and we went to these remote like Lake Solitude in the Black Hills of Wyoming. And that same trip, we actually got to go to the Lakota Nation powwow, which is something I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. My assistant scoutmaster pushed me to be the first in my family to graduate high school. And I was nervous. I honestly didn't think that that was something I could achieve. Upon graduating, I got to see my assistant scoutmaster in the crowd, and I was ecstatic. I couldn't believe that I was the first in my family to graduate high school. The lives of all my siblings and all my cousins and extended family were all affected by just me being in scouting, which really got me thinking of the ripple effect that scouting can have in a community. I'll never forget the moment where I got to be up there with my family, and my grandfather, my aunts, my cousins, like my whole extended family came, and they had never heard of scouting, and the first time they see me walking up there and they see me get my Eagle rank, and all of a sudden my whole family knows what the value of this program is, what it did for me, and where it led to. My assistant scoutmaster was always one to push me to go for something greater. Shortly after getting Eagle, he said, "I want you to have a plan for after high school. You can do college." And quite honestly, I didn't think that was an option for me. My whole life I'd grown up thinking, I'm lucky if I can graduate high school. And yet he believed in me. I set out, wrote my essay, must have done all kinds of drafts, and I somehow, by some miracle, got accepted. And even though it took 5 years and a lot of ups and downs, like any good scouting journey, by the end of it, I had graduated. And in 2013, that same assistant scoutmaster who pushed me to graduate high school and get Eagle and everything got to see me walk the stage and receive my Bachelor's of Science degree in psychology. Scouting completely saved my life. I have no idea what would have become of me had scouting not have intervened and given me a brighter future. I was a poor kid. There was no way that someone like me could have ever gone to the Black Hills of Wyoming, hiked in the wilderness of New Mexico, or canoed in the Green River in Utah had it not been for the donations and generosity of people who believe in the Boy Scouts of America.